And that one upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a ball.
Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Seiya Suzuki swings through it for strike one. That one misses. 1-1. Hat, the runner at third. Tucker on at first with nobody out. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2.
On the ground, a short could be 2. Flips it for 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's a ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 homers already in this series.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That one down the line. Wade takes it himself, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top of the second, and now the DH, Wilmer Flores. Palencia back to work. That
1-0.
is upstairs for ball one. Palencia, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a splitter. This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Around first, heading for two. Relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit, takes ball one. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ makes the play, and there's one down. And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos.
The left fielder, number 29, Luis Matos.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Off the mark there. And that's ball two. And a foul ball. Flores, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bailey getting ready to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the second. Falling behind 2-1.
Ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Miguel Amaya. That one missing inside. Fought off foul. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground to the left, Chapman. To first, that's 1 out the bottom of the second. Swanson digs in. And the sweeper catches the plate. 1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. This to center field. Koss on his way over. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throws to second. In there. That's a double.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And there's 2 down. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Ian Happ up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Happ on his way home. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 4-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third, Chapman. And he beats it. He's safe. Here's Nico Horner. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Suzuki at third. Bush on at first with 2 down. On the ground to third. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Koss. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Foul ball. In the air, right field. Suzuki makes the catch, and there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's going to be Willie Adames.
No balls. 1 strike.
At the belt and fires.
Three high.
Caught him looking for the K. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee grounded out his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Two outs. Ball one there. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missed the inside corner. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Now batting, third baseman
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outside low, ball one.
One ball, no strike.
First and second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Chapman gets a piece there. Two on, two outs. And that's in for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Ball
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back base hits. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Lee on second. Chapman at first. 2 out of the inning. That one missed. Now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is in for a strike. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
0-2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Crow Armstrong tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. That one misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Miguel Amaya now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swanson stands in now and watches strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that is out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, one away. The shortstop takes the ball. Throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. John Birdie at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
This one in the air, center field. Lee should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Shota Imanaga.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Wade leading things off and takes a strike. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. On the ground. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Luis Matos. He's 0 for 1. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Fly to left his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Bailey checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2. Next to him, Kyle Tucker. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Just misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1-1.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Ground ball right side, Koss. On to first, out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Michael Busch.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-2. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Yastrzemski under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Christian Koss.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup. All these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And now 2-2. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Next pitch inside, and the count's full.
Count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Shota measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years, runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, out at second. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's in there, and that's strike two. Good eye right there.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And a foul ball. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jordan Hicks.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. And there's a foul ball. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the sweeper is off the plate. On the ground, right side, Koss fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya, 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ground ball up the middle. Over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson, 1 for 2. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Runner at first with 2 away. John Birdie will hit next. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swanson at second with 2 down. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Shota back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. And that's a fair ball.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Runner at first with no outs here.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now it's Wilmer Flores. That one misses. 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Now one out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it. 2 away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
The first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Half. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. This to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. And that skips in the dirt.
Drive.
And it's fouled away. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. So a man at first. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Now back.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Just missing there. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And the sweeper misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Set down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
And that's
Ball
off
inside.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Patrick Bailey, the next to hit. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Fastball for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And up next for San Francisco, Christian Koss.
One 0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And that's outside. Just missed. Drilled out towards left center field. Happ ranging back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 6-3. Back to the top of the order now. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's to third. Birdie fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Randy Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
inside. 2-0. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down.
There's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Look out!
Dead ball, that guy.
And it hit
Take
him.
first.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Miguel Amaya now at the plate.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
No,
And that's off the
outside.
outside edge. Ball 1. That one almost got him. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one fouled off. Rodriguez picks over,
safe.
and he dives back in safely. Crow Armstrong leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swanson stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. The feed for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, John Birdie. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Late swing fouled off. And that one misses up and in. Ball 3. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Porter Hodge. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 ball.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one in there across the letters.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a good eye there. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Comes the 2-2. Way inside, gets out of the way. Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch is outside. And strike 2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets him 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Ian Happ, a switch hitter batting right. Miller in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Lee raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Ball 1 low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike at 95. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's a little bit low. And that's too high. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And gone. His second homer of this series. It's 7-3. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And downstairs. The 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ben Brown.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Wilmer Flores. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
That's that.
Next
No,
offering
that's
is
a ball.
downstairs. That one
Ball.
just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Wade
Ball,
at the
no.
plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the
One
threat
ball,
by
one
playing
strike.
sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Nice curveball for a strike. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
He's 2 outs away. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Waste no time there, wasn't it?
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Ryan Presley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Bailey, batting with 1 down, takes
No
a
ball.
strike.
1 strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Pinch running here, David VR. 1 out left for the Giants. Now here is Christian Koss. That's in there. That's strike 1. VR on third. Matos on at second with 2 down. In there at the knees, and that is strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering is down low.
That turns out to be a
One ball,
really good
2
take
strikes.
right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Presley is just 1 strike away.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one.